Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're in the kitchen with Shy. So tonight we're going to be making meatloaf. So now, let me bring y'all over here to the sink and show y'all what I'm working with. So I have about 4 pounds of ground beef. I think it's 73.27. And this is about 4 pounds. So, what I'm going to be doing is going ahead and adding my seasonings. You want to look over here. I am working with Italian seasoning, my black pepper, and my onion powder. And of course, because we're making this meatloaf pretty moist tonight, so I'm gonna be adding a little bit of avocado oil. And you guys can add anything you want, vegetable oil, olive oil, it doesn't matter. Butter, I've even used that too. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding these seasonings in here. Here's my Italian seasoning. Now you don't have to use these same seasonings. You can use whatever you like. So you can switch it up, do whatever you want. My basic thing that I'm trying to show y'all tonight is just about the moistness and how you can achieve that. Okay, I'm going in with my black pepper now. My onion powder. And like I always say, y'all, season to your own taste. I've been doing this for a lot of years, so I can pretty much eyeball anything that I'm cooking now. I'm going in with about a tablespoon of avocado oil. Like I said, you can use olive oil, vegetable oil, it doesn't matter. I got 2 eggs. And last but not least, I'm using my bread. Now this is about 6 slices of wheat bread. We don't do white bread in my house, so we do wheat bread. And so I'm going to be adding this for moisture, and I also have it soaking in milk. So we're going to go ahead and add this. You can add all of the liquid that's at the bottom, but you don't have to. And tonight I'm not going to because I've already had it soaking for a while. Now I also have a whole onion and a bell pepper that I'm going to be adding to this. And see, the thing that I also did with that is I already sauteed it. So we're going to go ahead and add that. I mean, juices and all that's coming. We're going to add that right on in there. Now, we're going to go on in here and just mix everything well. Get all those seasonings incorporated. You don't want to work it too much because you don't want a tough or kind of tight, if you want to say, meatloaf. I like mine moist. And I didn't want to crunch down on no hard vegetables, so I figured I'd do it like this. That way they're already done and the flavor is just going to be incredible. And I've done this a few different times over the years, and I'm telling y'all need to try this. Okay, we got that all incorporated right there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. I had some gloves out, y'all, but I didn't even use them. I'm so used to using everything with my hands, but sometimes I cannot stand the way ground beef feels in between my fingers and all that. And plus, when I'm trying to do a lot of different things, I don't want to have to stop and, you know. But tonight, I just went ahead and skipped that step. So we washing up over here now. I already have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. Now, for the first part of this meatloaf, we're going to put it in the pan. Let's get all this. We're going to put it in the pan, which I've already washed and got ready to go here. We are going to get this bad baby on in there. And like I said, y'all, use your own seasonings. Season to your own taste. And I'm going to get this in here. Alright. And the other thing I like to do is just go ahead and pat it on out. I know a lot of y'all, oh, why is she doing it like that? Well, first of all, in my house, I got some meat eaters in here. You know? So, when I put it in the pan this way and I just, you know, make it fit to the pan, like the width and everything, like you see me doing here. But you want to make sure it's in there evenly, so it cooks evenly. And that way when you cut it, say you want to cut it this way or down the middle, and you can make 2 slices on each side. But in my house, they want a whole slice going straight across. So that's why I do it this way, and then I don't have to worry about, you know, whatever shrinkage happens, it's going to happen. You just going to have that with ground beef. But you can mix it with whatever you want. Ground pork, ground chicken, ground turkey. However you want to do it. You can even add bacon strips across here. I've done that before too. So the possibilities are endless. But you don't never want no dry freaking meatloaf. So there we go. Now let me get my hands washed up right quick. I got my oven at 350 degrees for the first 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, we're going to keep it in the oven on 350 degrees. After that 20 to 25 minutes, I'm going to take it out. If any excess oil or drippage is on there, we're going to pour that off. And I'm going to come back and show y'all this sauce that I'm going to put together and put on top of it, and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, we're back. Okay, so my meat in my oven, which is the meatloaf, it'll be out in just a few minutes. So we're counting down on the 25 minutes, so now we got about 2 minutes left. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and come over here and make this sauce that's going to go on top of it. And I absolutely love it. Okay, so first of all, we're starting off with about 3 tablespoons of organic cane sugar. Or whatever sugar you have, white sugar, brown sugar, it doesn't matter. I also have some sweet chili sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of that. And you can take away or add, you know, just depending on your taste if you want to try this recipe. Some barbecue sauce. This is my boy right here, Sweet Baby Ray. He ain't never let me down. And then a little bit of ketchup. And I don't really like too much ketchup. I notice a lot of recipes do call for more ketchup than the other ingredients, and I don't really like to do that, so I just go by what I like to taste. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a good mix. Oh, and before I forget, earlier when I first started telling y'all all the ingredients that I was putting in to my my meatloaf, while I was sauteing my vegetables, my bell pepper and my onion, it was a whole onion and 1 whole bell pepper. I also added in 1 tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. And like I said before, you can use it, you can put it in or you can omit it completely, it doesn't matter, just depending on your taste. My basic thing was to show you guys tonight how moist it can come out when you just use bread instead of breadcrumbs. Because normally when you use breadcrumbs, they just kind of soaks up all your liquid and you are left most times with a pretty fairly dry meatloaf. So I learned that, hey, why don't I just use bread and add some liquid to it? Because I've even melted butter onto the bread and saturated with that instead of milk before, but this time I used milk. So I was just trying to put y'all onto a few different things, just see how things work for you guys. Now, time to take this meatloaf on up out of here. Woo, that just hurt. And we're gonna go ahead and drain this a little bit. Get some of the excess oil off of there. Y'all don't mind my smoke detector. It always do that. Just the slightest amount of grease and it want to act crazy. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get this glaze on here. And we're gonna put it back in the oven for about another 15 to 20 minutes. Oh man, it's so moist, it's ridiculous. And like I said, I like to add when I put my meat in this pan particularly, or any pan that I use, I like to go ahead and just make it fit the whole pan. That way when the shrinkage happens, you can see, okay, about how much you might need to use the next time in case you want to use it to make leftovers, or, you know, to last a couple more days other than just overnight for dinner that night and lunch the very next day. Because I know in my family, honey, don't nothing get left for hardly even lunch the next day, especially if it's some kind of meat. All right, y'all, so what I used for that sauce was my sweet chili sauce, any barbecue sauce of your choice that you like. Me, I just happen to like Sweet Baby Ray's, and then just regular ketchup. And if you don't have ketchup, you can also use tomato sauce. I wouldn't even go messing around with no tomato paste, but that would be good. Also, I added 2 tablespoons of organic pure cane sugar. So we're gonna pop this bad boy back into the oven for about another 20 minutes. Let that glaze set up real nice. And I'll be back. Once I come back, we're gonna plate it. And I think I'm gonna have my son come in here and taste test it for us, see what y'all think about his reaction on camera. Other than that, give it about 20 more minutes and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. We're gonna check on this meat, and I'm pretty sure it's time for it to come on up out of here. Just want a little nice golden brown on it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, as y'all can see, most of the sauce that I made has seeped into the meat and cooked into the meat, which is what we wanted. You see this little dark spots right here where it's kind of caramelized on there? Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cut it. Jonathan, how many pieces you want, baby? 2? Look at that, y'all. Woo. We're going to go ahead and cut that down in the middle. So tonight we got my tester out, my son Jonathan. He's over here ready to test. I'm gonna move this back to the stove. This thing is hot. And y'all, I did make sides, which was macaroni and cheese and green beans. And this sauce that I made earlier for the topping in the oven, it's the same 3 ingredients: barbecue sauce of your choice, sweet and spicy sauce, as well as ketchup, and the sugar. And I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit over the top. There we go. All right, we're gonna let Jonathan taste this. This is my son Jonathan. Say hey, Jonathan.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
All right, let me get you a fork. And we're going to see what he think about this thing, y'all. Jonathan. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, go ahead and taste that meatloaf. Let them see how the, there you go.
That part.
That part. All right, what about the rest of it?
Try some of these beans. Really good.
But y'all, look at this meatloaf. Turn your plate, Jonathan, a little bit. So, look at that meatloaf. Y'all gotta try that. If y'all still watching this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends, your family. It's a simple way to do something that a lot of people in this world make so complicated. All right, y'all. If y'all like this video, I'll see y'all next time. The next time, I don't know what I'm going to be making next, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be my deep dish pizza. And y'all keep sticking around. Y'all see, it'll be a lot more to come. Till next time, y'all be blessed. Bye.